So I'm going for an afternoon walk. I just figured that it's good to go for an afternoon walk before you go to bed. And here are the chickies. They're in bed too. Good night, guys. That's the moon up there. It's not full yet, but it's probably going to be full before you know it. It's most of a way there, but not quite. I used to know the phases of the moon, but I don't. So the only thing that I reflect is when it's a full moon or a crescent moon, and all the other stages of moon I've forgotten. So my dinner was pleasantly filling. Not the best schnitzel. You can definitely cook it a lot better than that, a lot more crispy, but it was basically cooked. You can't really not cook vegetarian schnitzels, but it could have been a lot more crispy. And that's the sunset. That's kind of like after the sunset. It's the glow, the dusk. This is the garden. The thing about the garden is that it looks very weedy, but it's definitely got stuff growing. I can't wait for the watermelons to be ripe because I have very strong cravings for watermelon. And this is what I've been doing. I've been doing all the trees, those little circles of cuttings. I mean, I'm cutting down bushes like that and leaving it like that, so it should be a lot clearer in the coming week. So I've done it over there. I've done it over there. I've done it down here. So wherever there's a circle of stuff around a tree, that's what I've done. I used to look out at this paddock for kangaroos and things, but there's never anything in there anymore. It's usually pretty empty and boring. There's the moon from another angle. It looks pretty. Almost looks like a full moon in this light. But I've been doing a pretty good job with the cutting. It's been just a couple of days and it looks so much better. I know if I don't pitch in a hand, those bushes will just grow to bigger bushes, and it just makes it harder and harder for them to be cut down. I mean, it's not actually hard, it's just annoying. It's like on a smaller bush you can do it in a few little hacks. On a bigger bush there's a lot more to it, and you have to spend a longer amount of time to hack it back. It's not difficult to hack back, it's just time consuming and annoying. And like if we had done this when it was a little bush, it wouldn't be such a big problem, it wouldn't take so long, I've been doing it for like two days now, just like half an hour in the paddock cutting, and I think I'm 1/3 of the paddock. So, but the thing about it is that it needs to be done everywhere. It's not just one section, it's everywhere. We have 3 paddocks, and after a couple of days I've done 1/3 of one. So we've got 2 other paddocks. One paddock that you're not able to do it, but if you do it a little bit, that might help. The other person's like, just wait for it to be winter, then the grass all dies, everything dies, and everything's easy to hack back. And then you're like, if you wait 1 to 3 months for winter, depending on how long you wait, everything's going to be doubled and tripled in size. And you're like going, come on. These are new. These are jacaranda trees. So we're going to have 3 jacaranda trees, 3 big ones in the front. This little one is a tiny one that looked like a shriveled rack. It looks a little better. I mean, it looks so droopy. You can just imagine just a really old Christmas tree that's all droopy. It looked like that. The sunset is glowing brighter again. For some reason, after the sunset, the horizon glows a little brighter sometime. But I've had a pretty crazy week. I didn't have to work today, and I only worked a couple hours yesterday. And then tomorrow it's back to the general 5 hours. I've been cut down to ration my time up to 5 hours because I just don't do don't achieve that much results. No use wasting time and money. That's not a good sign, but it's a good sign because it means I can do other work as well. And I applied for some good jobs, but Most likely I won't get them, but I have to update my everything. But if I want to work full time, I have to get another job. And I'm like thinking, maybe this is my calling. Maybe I don't have to work full time, and maybe I can get by just working part time. I mean, it's lovely to work part time. If I could do something else and just work part time, that would be pretty good for me. And I'm like going, maybe I'm not supposed to work full time. And then you're like, yeah, but what am I going to do with the rest of my time when I'm, not working? I'm like, I don't know. And once again, the moon, just to finish off. There it is, glowing extra brightly.